Okay, a long time coming I think, but I'm finally gonna put in the motor to this guy, this Nuremberg set. Here's the motor right here. It is the exact same one, if you recall, of a different tram I did, which is this guy right here. Ooh. Which, if you look at the two, the one we're doing today is much more modern from one in Nuremberg, as you can tell. This one looks to be old 60s version style, so even though it's using the same motor and roughly the same size, it is a little bit bigger, it looks like, in the box, and it looks a lot sleeker and, like I said, a more modern look than my old school one right here that we did last time. So I'm going to set this aside for comparison's sake, and we're going to get going here and also have a nice little chat. So, first things first, let's open it from the box. I still have not taken it out of the box, so let's go about it. There's no real point if it didn't have a motor, and I've just been caught up in other things until this point, so now we're finally going to put in the motor. So, first impressions, because like I said, I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. Just like the other one, it feels super cheap, like a McDonald's toy or something. Like there's just no weight to it, and the plastic feels a little bit on the cheap side, but I'm pretty sure that's there to save weight. It's got these cheapo wheels on the bottom, which I realize, since I'm taking the bottom off, I believe I can use these as extra wheels, because they seem to be made of metal, and we're going to get rid of that bottom section for the motor anyway, and yeah. But the overall look, even though it feels cheap, if I can get it to stay in focus on me, there we go. It actually has some really good detail. I'm kind of impressed. There's little signs and bits. This says Oko Storm badge. Gizelbelthof. Obviously German. I don't speak German, so there you go. City Bake? What does it say on the front? I think it says City Bake. You can read that or zoom in. I don't know if I can get close on the camera. I probably won't zoom this close. Pretty sure that says City Bake. Oh, City Bahn. City Bahn. That seems more German. It makes more sense. So, yeah, I like the red look. It's pretty cool. I think there was another color, maybe, if I'm recalling right, but the red definitely stood out to me. So I'm glad I got this one. Cost-wise, I think this itself was like $25 maybe, and then the motor was another $30 or $35. So put it all together, you're looking at like $60 to $70 somewhere in there for the packet. It's a little steep, I think, for what you get, but it's something really cool that you might not see too often. So here's the motor itself. Again, it's the exact same one we used in the other one, TMR-LR-T04 by Tomytec. Here's what it's going to look like when we open her up. So I'll go ahead and do that. While I'm opening this box, I tried to have a train running around the background here, but apparently there's a section behind my couch that it kept jamming up. Like it would go real fine, and then all of a sudden, and then derail everything behind it. So I didn't really feel like fixing it because it's behind the couch. And that kind of brings me to my next point, which is this might be my last video for a while. My apartment complex here decided in their intimate wisdom to not let me renew my lease no matter what I did, because they want to kick me out and renovate the unit so they can charge, no joke, $900 more per month than what I'm paying right now. So no thanks, I'm out of here. Even if they would let me stay, I would not pay that much. But they told me I have to vacate at least for 45 days while they renovate the place. But this place was built in 2008. It's all fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know why it needs renovation, because it's completely fine. And I'm already living here. Why are you kicking me out? It's so dumb. It's just a money grab, and these people are morons and idiots anyway, because everything I've dealt with since they took over the place last year has just been one bonehead decision after another. So in a sense, I'm kind of glad I'm leaving, but I don't have any place to go. So everything's going to get put up in storage. I have no idea how I'm going to move all this stuff, because you see all the Lego sets behind me. Obviously the train set can come apart, it all snaps back, you know. It's not like it's a real layout where it's stuck. So that I can get rid of the track, but the Legos and moving all that and everything is going to be a pain. Which I'll have to do shortly here. So we shall see. So it might be a while before you see me again, but when you do see me again, most likely I will have a brand new layout and in a brand new place, because I'm literally getting kicked out of here. Anyway, long story short, here's the motor. This probably has not been in focus too much. I think all the lights behind me like to it likes to focus on that for some reason. Anyway, let's just try to do this. So it looks kind of neat as is, even like without a casing or anything. And this one might be even more straightforward than I had thought, because for some reason, I want to say when I did this one, it came with all these wheel covers that snap on, but there was none in the box. And maybe I'm thinking this wrong, that the snap-on covers came from the old set of wheels, because this new set doesn't seem to have any. So I think it's just a simple matter of popping this guy off and then replacing him with the motor. There are some instructions, but of course they're all in Japanese. So let me just open this up and see real fast. Huh. You know, I thought this was the exact same motor set, but maybe not, because these instructions are far more simpler than the other one, which we did for the 60s version. So maybe it's not the exact same motor set. I thought it was. But I could be wrong. Maybe this is like an 03 that I put in the other one or something. But anyway, this might be more straightforward than I had thought before. So why don't we go ahead and try to pop this guy off. To me, this is not worth oh, look at that, there's little blue seats inside. Well, I guess those are going away. We're getting rid of it for the motor here. This engine that I'm holding in my hand is not worth the price for what it is. Oh, there goes the window. So you gotta be careful of those. I think that happened to me last time. They just kind of popped off on me, and there they go. So let me get these all off first, and then we can fiddle with that. Cause yeah, I said like this is like $35, and it's just a piece of cheapo plastic. Even though the design's pretty good, and there's a lot of little good bits, and even like the seats, like these are kind of cool, how they're blue and separate and designed separately, but it just feels so cheap. Like I said, the best way I can describe it is like a McDonald's toy or something in a Happy Meal. Which, don't get me wrong, I would have liked to get this in my Happy Meal back in the day. So, Does not want to go back in. Is there a special trick to this? There we go. In. Second one. In. Alright, this, like I said, might be a lot more simpler than I had thought. Which one's the front? I assume this guy, because that actually has the motor. I assume you put the motor in the front, so I might need to do this in reverse order. That was pretty darn simple. Maybe this guy is going first, because it has the little... Ah! There goes the windows, of course. Yeah, I don't see any little, like, extra bits like the other one had. Like I said, I'm pretty sure either the train itself or the engine came with little wheel covers, and there was that little front piece too, I think. But I think I stole the front piece from the old... Yeah. Okay, that guy's on there, so let's try to do this without popping that guy off. I do remember like the little front piece on the old one came off like 30 times when I was trying to put them together. Okay. You gotta like slide it up in there, and there's like little divots in the top part. I don't know if you can tell, but you kind of like slide it in and then pop it up, and then it slides right into the... Oh, it came off again. I have a feeling this is going to be my problem child right here. So anyway, you like take it and you slide it in at an angle, and you pop it up into the doors. So it looks like that. Okay, good. I might need to take this off to do it right. Yep. Alright, that means the front got to go in first, even though I took that one off first, I think. Or maybe I did the back first. I don't know. But this is going to be... Ah! Every little bang, it's going to pop this guy off, isn't it? Let's see. This way. No, the other one came out. We're so close. Okay. No! Now the other one came out. Come on. Ah, now they both came out. This is so annoying. Tomix, design your windows so they stay in better. Alright. One down again. This guy yet again. Okay, now I'm gonna flip it and do it upside down so that we don't have window troubles. Then we're in. Good, good. And the last guy is now popped. So there we go. All good. That was easy, except for the windows. But a lot quicker than the other one. And we're ready to run. I mean, there's nothing else to put on. And it's gonna look good snaking, I think, around the track and all that. I can keep it in focus. It reminds me of those little fake snakes, you know, that you stick under a door or something to scare somebody. Like it worked in Three Ninjas Knuckle Up. For no reason. Alright. Yeah, let's get her on the track and see how this goes. Alright, I think I got that all on right. Like I said, I got a lot of Legos here. I gotta do something with all these when I move, and it's just gonna be... I'm just not looking forward to it. There goes my front piece to my camera stand. Let's try that again. Alright, let's see how it cranks up. Obviously no lights, I don't think. Maybe there's a front one. Who knows? But let's find out. And we're off. That engine is a bit whiny, but that might be new tram jitters. I do believe the old one was like that, but then it settled down once it got some speed and some time around it. And maybe some little oil will help too. But it looks pretty good. Let's have it spin around, bring in some light. You can slow it down too. Let's see. There you go. No more whining. Looks pretty good. Good cruising speed. Shuttling people around the corner. Yeah, I think it works. Like I said, when did I get this? Man, maybe 4 months ago? And it just took me till now to finally, this is the last thing I haven't shown yet as part of that big spring purchase. Don't see any lights, which is not surprising. But it's a good look. I don't really have a modern one. All the trams I have seem to be old. Like older style, 60s on back. So I think this is a great addition. And again, keeping the uniqueness for the collection. Because it's all about finding stuff you've never seen before or haven't had before. And I think this looks pretty good rolling around here. You know, first glance. Eventually, once I get a new place and a new layout and everything else, I'll do reviews again. And this one, I'll do a full review once I've had time to play around with it. They will be coming at some point. I just don't know when or where. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. Let me scooch around the corner. I'm gonna end it here and let it ride on through because my train is still blocked behind my couch, I believe. Oh, it's even stuck in power. So I'll end with that. So over here, for some strange unknown reason, it derailed my whole new Metro set, and there's not like a bump or anything, so the train kept hitting something, and then it derailed. So because it's like behind all this stuff that I have a hard time getting to, I'm just like, man, I don't really want to fix this for the video. So it might be the last run I've done on this layout because I gotta start packing everything up soon. One way or another, I'm out of here in a couple weeks, so just as my lease derailed from planning on living here at least a couple more years, so did my train. So it's very fitting to end with this and sign off into the sunset for a time. And again, it could be right around the corner that I'm back, or it could be a couple months to maybe even longer, because I have no plans and nothing locked in after I need to move. So we're gonna figure out something, but I don't know what it is right now. So hold tight, sit tight, and I'll be back at some point. And keep on chugging, pun intended, till I return and we meet again.